welcome to Season 4, Episode 9. This is the last episode of the season. I will say, before we get started today, I feel attacked. I feel like this was a setup. And here's why. Y'all have heard me. Well, first of all, y'all know who my co-host is today, obviously, because he's pretty famous.
Yeah.
But I talk about him a lot on here, and I talk about the hideous truck that he drives. And I did find it funny that because it was about 3 weeks ago y'all lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened that week?
My truck broke down.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're back in the game now.
Yeah. I mean,
We're
look,
stronger than ever.
Look, all I know is we played a lot more than Alabama players on that field Saturday night. I don't know if y'all watched it, but look, I never make excuses for Auburn, because here's the thing. Look, it takes a lot to be an Auburn fan, because they are definitely not kind to us.
And it takes just as much to beat an Alabama team. So
I mean, look, here's the thing. I think we actually did beat y'all because we had 2 touchdowns called back, but whatever. Anyway, all right. When Georgia runs over y'all like the, what is that? Ain't nothing finer in the land. Okay, I won't do the whole thing, but you know that's coming. You know it's coming.
no, we're not worried about Georgia.
Oh.
We're not worried about Georgia. Like we weren't worried about Auburn.
Y'all weren't worried about Auburn.
No, we wasn't.
Yes, y'all.
Was not.
Hullon.
No, ma'am.
We got a metal roof on this
We
building.
had that in the bag.
Oh, y'all paid. Oh, yeah.
We made y'all think.
No, y'all paid them. Hey, that's fine. We saw the calls. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who got the W?
I mean,
Okay.
y'all bought it, so
All
y'all
right.
might as well wear it. About like y'all bought them national championships. Well, we just take another one.
Oh.
Anyway, we got a new coach. Don't even know how to pronounce his last name. My
It ain't
daughter.
gonna make a difference.
No, it really won't. It really won't. He won't be there long. I hope we didn't pay a lot for him. What y'all think?
No, you probably got him at the lost and found, so he expendable.
I mean,
Yeah.
no lie. Lizzie walked in from church yesterday. She goes, "How do you pronounce this?" I don't know. War Eagles. All I can say about
I
it.
think he was rooting for Alabama. See, he had the Alabama smile on him the whole time.
You think?
Yeah. He was cheering us on.
I bet, because he was like, "Whoo, I'm gonna take that program and I'm gonna do mediocre with it." How about that?
Yeah.
Hey, did you watch? Okay, we're gonna talk about trucking in just a second, but hold on. Did you watch Lane Kiffin getting on the plane?
I saw the screenshot.
They were not kind.
Yeah.
Look, and hey, I mean, come on.
They let him know he was number one in their book.
They did. There was a lot of number one signs. It's not the typical number one. It wasn't this one.
Yeah.
But you know what? They did. And I'm just glad to say I'm
It's
not.
the family and friends.
I'm glad I'm not an Ole Miss Rebel. It's all I can say. Ooh, they are mad. All right. Anyway, let's talk about trucking.
Okay.
So we just had a holiday. And one of the things coming up in 2026 now, I do say this jokingly, but Hullon, when did you pay your truck off?
About almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna say it's been. I still can't believe you bought that thing. I mean, we got so many pretty trucks.
That's the best one, though. It's the only one.
Yeah, everybody sees it. They do put your picture up there a lot.
You know what? I get pulled over a lot of people. I got a lot of
Do you
paparazzis. Yeah, I have paparazzis all over the state. Everywhere I go.
I'm surprised Alabama fans.
I thought I was going to get robbed one time. They just want to take a picture. I'm like, okay, cool.
Lord.
I'm used to it now.
Well,
I should start. I
you
should
really
start
should
charging.
NIL.
But I'm not going to do it.
You should.
I love a fan. We got room for plenty more fans. Come
Okay,
on.
all right,
Come
good.
on. We got a spot for you.
Coming in 2026, one of the big things for our company drivers, which Hullon is not, Hullon is a true owner, but for our company drivers, we have 6 paid holidays. You didn't get that.
I worked through a lot of them.
Well, obviously. Hey, you had your truck paid off for what, a month? Before you realized
about a month before I realized.
You was like, wait, what?
That's my work ethic. My work ethic, though. So I just
I know, and I love that.
go get it. So
I do love it. And see, because I do know that about you, and I know how funny you are, and all the things. And people don't realize how tech savvy you are because of how much you've helped me on the app.
Yeah.
I mean,
when we
you were
first
one
started.
of the you were one of the testers.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize that. That's back in 2019.
It's been a minute now.
Yeah.
When we first started with
That's
that.
right. Yeah, Hullon was one of my app testers, and I mean, how many?
It was about 4 of us, I think, maybe
There
3 or
was.
4 of us. But I was one of the ones that, if I saw the problem for the driver, as far as I was concerned, okay, Beth, we need to do this. We might need to change that. And
I'm telling you, it was great. I mean, we had so many late night. I mean, how many meetings? Oh my gosh, they were probably tired of hearing from me.
it was easy though.
But it was.
Easy.
It was
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
and y'all were the testers, and so I mean, now we're getting an upgrade.
That's okay.
It's gonna be awesome.
I hope so.
I think so. I saw a few.
Can't
of them.
but move up. So
Well, that's kind of my thing, and I mean, I've seen some of the things that they're talking about, so pretty excited about that. All right, but let me get back to these paid holidays. I'm
Okay.
so excited about this. So, we've never really been able to do it, and now we are. So you're getting 4th of July, which of course is Independence Day, Labor Day, Memorial Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day. So super excited about that. That's going to be huge, and I believe, and I'm going to quote it. So if it's wrong, we're going to blame Terry. $75 driver pay for the holidays. You and I both have discovered that we're not big Thanksgiving food eaters.
no.
So what all did you do for Thanksgiving?
I had all my daughters. I had 5 daughters, and I had all my daughters
Everybody was
and grandkids.
home?
Everybody came
No!
home. Webb
I love that.
had nice time. Had a nice time. Wife really enjoyed it.
Well, of course.
And I got a big garage, so we blocked it off, and we had cooked out and set it all up like a
See,
den.
that's what's awesome. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because, one, all the food. But no, neither one of us really like Thanksgiving traditional foods. We talked about that too.
Yeah.
But I like Thanksgiving because you get together with family, but there's no pressure of gifts.
Exactly.
Your gift is your time, and so that's what I like about it. It was my sister's year to host, so we went
Okay.
down to Lake Martin this year to
Okay.
their place, and all of my nieces and my niece and my 2 nephews, and then us and my parents and my greenie and then my brother-in-law's mom were there, and I mean we started a tradition several years ago where we sign a tablecloth and we bring it out every year. It's pretty neat to kind of see, and of course we have the dogs on there. Y'all don't tell Otis Edward he's a dog. He does not know at all, but he gets to sign his little paw and everything, and then but I like Thanksgiving. Plus there's football, the parade. One year I'm gonna sing in the parade. I am. Why did you look so surprised?
I'm just saying, you can get it. You
I
do that.
can.
Yes.
I can, and I think honestly, if they would just, I'm too old to go on America's Got Talent. I think.
Well, they need to let you close the show, put you back there with Santa Claus.
Well, yes.
That's what I'm saying. See, just close the show.
That's what I
like
should
you always do.
I really should.
Yeah.
I don't know why more people don't listen to me sing. It's great. Maybe not great. It's something.
It'll get you through.
I-
Yeah. Santa
me
Claus
through.
appreciate it.
I think they would.
Really?
So
Yeah.
I think it would, because there was a little. Yeah, you're right, Skyelar. It was a little boring this year. So anyway, all right. We were talking about your time as an LP, as a true owner, and all the things. I know Alanthea has taken over that program this year, and she's of course did an amazing job with it. But how did you what made you get started in it? But then 2, who helped you along the way? I mean, obviously I know Wallace and everybody, but tell us a little about your story, because I do give you a lot.
Yeah,
of
well,
grief.
I started in 1994 as a company driver, and my goal was to not own a truck, but to get a lot of my personal bills taken care of. So once I got that taken care of, then the next step after I had been here almost 20 plus years, then I was introduced to the LP. But before I jumped in it, it wasn't for me because I was listening to a lot of the negatives and the positives. So I took my notes over the years, and when I got my house and cars and stuff paid off, then I decided
So let's go.
yeah, that's going to be it. I talked to the wife. She said, hey, thumbs up, do what you want to do. And that's what we did. And we ran it. And trust me, it wasn't easy at first.
No.
You're going to make some mistakes or you're thinking like a company driver. And I made those company driver mistakes, but I learned real fast because that comes out of your pocket.
That's right.
So,
Now, have you only ever had one fleet manager? Who else?
I've had,
Because you
I
worked with
think,
Sammy.
6, maybe 5 or 6. I started off with Ruth.
Right.
And then after that, I had Jim Davis. Then I had Kevin Spivey. Then I had Sue, Diane. Now I got Sparkle. And I had Sammy too. So
I
it's
thought
about
you
7 or
did.
8. Yeah, I had
I
Sammy.
thought you had Sammy back in the day. I tell you.
But those dispatchers was because things were changing in the company. It wasn't because we didn't get along. Everybody I worked with, I got along with. It
Yeah,
was
now
just,
you
they
just,
was
you just
moving
named
up
out
in
the highlight reel of dispatchers.
Yeah.
When you start throwing out Jim Davis, it's like, woo! You rolling it way back.
Yes, ma'am.
I do forget that you've been there. I know. All right, so can you show off your jacket?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me just.
Don't knock you. Don't knock you.
Pull that sleeve from
All
please.
right, hold on. Ooh. There we go.
Just put a little bit more.
I know. Hold on. I'm trying not to flip you out of your chair.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this is one of the jackets that came out in 19. I started in 94, about 1995, 96. These jackets here.
These were in the case.
Yeah. And this jacket has never been washed. I don't wear it that much, and it still looks just like when I got it out the box.
I mean, it is absolutely.
I don't wear it, and it still fits.
And I'm telling you what's
30-some years later.
Well, that right there.
32 years I've been here, and it still
That's
fits.
a testimony, because I know I couldn't fit nothing I had 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But I love the embroidery. I mean, it just shows.
Yeah,
how
these
good
were
it
stole
is.
trucks we had back in the day.
That was
so
what-
if you see a guy with one of these trucks,
You know.
he's been a man. He's been around for a minute.
I love it though. I love it though.
sure.
So I'm glad you. Whenever I saw your jacket, I was like, yes. I keep trying to get Charlie Walker to come in here, but he keeps saying that I keep buying the wrong size shirts. I don't know what he's talking about. I just keep trying to put him in a medium, but he's like, no. But anyway, so I'm telling you. So let's talk about preparing for the holidays and all that stuff. I know Skyelar told us we had to keep it short, but I think we got time. Talk about preparing for the holidays as a true owner, as an LP guy.
Well, as an LP, true op, company driver, it all's the same. You have to prepare for it. Sometimes you have to make a sacrifice to stay out more than you want to get the time off, to make the money that you need. Because what you have to do is plan ahead. So if you want to check to fall within the holiday, you have to stay out a couple weeks extra. So when that big check comes in, it'll fall right, during the holiday when you need it. So it's all about planning. Even as a company driver, not just lease purchase and independent. Even as a company driver. Because you can fall short as a company driver too now.
That's true. I mean, because it is the minimum's prorated and things like that. So you're absolutely right. It does. It takes a lot of planning. We had a couple of guys that did work over the holiday. John King, he ran his tires off, literally.
That's exactly what you got to do.
I'm telling you. He called me Wednesday afternoon and he said, plans have changed. I'm working. Let's go. We stacked him. I don't know. I think he did a total of 4 loads.
Okay.
And finished out the last one this morning when he was actually double dispatched.
So that's an old school driver there.
Well, I'm going to he is old.
I'm just saying, when
He's going to get so mad that I said that.
See, y'all don't, you can't stack a lot of guys like that now.
No, because you can't trust them.
No, because
when
they
you
might
get
too
somebody
comfortable.
like that, and that's the thing, I will say, especially with a lot of the newer guys that are coming in, with the experience that they've got, we are having better results with the stacking.
Okay.
Because that's one of the things, like Noah and Daniel and those guys go and talk to the new class every week, and they have a plan for them for the next week. And for a little while, that was not going so well. But now that drivers are hearing about it, we're talking to them earlier in the week. The fleet managers and the salespeople are having lunch with them during the week, so that the communication starts well before Friday morning.
Yeah.
And that's some of the biggest stuff. And don't get me wrong, Abby does a great job with our class. Everybody knows that. Abby's awesome. But having that communication and having that hands-on, it's not experience, but that hands-on, comfort with the sales team and your fleet manager before you ever get to Friday morning.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, and I feel like it's causing a lot of where the anxiety had been high, and now it's a little bit lower, and people are starting to feel more secure coming out the gate.
That's fine and good, but if you come into board or any flatbed, any company, especially flatbed, because it's outside of physical work, you got to want to do this job. If you're coming for the money, you're not going to survive.
That is true.
You got to learn how to make the money. You got to be safe at all times, and you can't sit on the load. Yeah. You don't get paid to sit on the load. Don't get paid to babysit. And the sooner you get it off, the more money you can make. So my thing is, if you pick up a load here on Monday, and it's the schedule set for Wednesday, if you know you can be there tomorrow, call that customer and say, hey, look, I got your product. I can be there tomorrow. Sometimes they'll say, no, we got your schedule. Sometimes they'll say, come on, we work in. They're not going to leave you hanging. No. You get that, they're going to get you in. No. So you are your own destiny. You are your own net deposit.
That's true.
come Friday.
That's true. And I, I'm excited about where we're going. The new weekly minimum for the company drivers is good. It's in effect now. It went from $1,000 to $1,200.
Okay.
There's a little caveat on it that you got to do 1,800 miles, and most of the time, if you got 1,800 miles, you well above the minimum anyway. But it's there as a safety net.
Yeah.
My
question to a lot of the new guys: give the company time enough to work. Don't go with all that hearsay, that negative stuff. My shoes won't fit your feet.
That's right.
Your shoes won't fit my feet.
That's right.
So we have to find a pair of shoes that work, even though we shop at the same store.
That's
you see
right.
what I'm saying? So the job, trucking is the same way. You got to make this job work for you, find your niche here. And once you get out of orientation, you find your niche, how to cut your time. You don't want to waste a lot of time securing loads.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you still want to be safe at the same time.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So once you learn get your niche, you're going down the road. Sometimes I meet a lot of guys, it took me 2 hours to tarp a load. No, I don't.
They really don't.
Once I get there and I see them, hey, do this. You don't need that. Using too many bungees, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I think that's absolutely right. I do. I watch guys like you and Dan and other ones that have y'all just know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it took a lot of years. Well, it took a lot
Charles
of years
McGill and Blue, them guys taught me.
That's right.
Them
you
guys.
did have some very good teachers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had some guys that stuck with you, and they didn't leave you hanging and trying to sit there laugh at you and want to.
No.
Yeah, they help you. They got hands on with you.
I'm telling you, I can see Blue's face and I can hear his laugh.
Mm-hmm. Good guys. Charlie the same way. Charlie the same. He gonna work with you.
Oh,
no matter who you are.
No.
So we can tell new guys when we see them the way they set up. You know what I'm saying? Or they looking confused when they said, but I would go up, hey, look, do this, you know what I'm saying? So try to ease the comfort.
So I did have something happen, and I wish I knew the driver's name. We had one of our guys because we're swapping out a lot of our trailers. Got some new trailers coming in, got some old trailers going out. And so I had some trailers that were being stacked down in Florida. And the guy that was down there picking up the stack, he wasn't struggling with it, but it was hot, and it was, so it happened all that long ago. But it was not a comfortable day. Well, he said all of a sudden he hears, "Hey, Boyd." And he turns around, and it's another Boyd driver is coming over to help him. And he said he almost stopped in his tracks because it's been so long since that's happened.
Yeah.
And they were at a truck stop. They weren't at a shipper.
But a lot of guys feel like I can do it on my own. They scared to ask for help. That's why I tell a lot of guys when I meet them in orientation or I see them out there, if you see that Alabama truck, I know you already know I've been here for some years. Don't let that fear you. If you got a question, you need the answer. Just come
ask.
up. Just ask me. If you don't understand something, I explain to you. I tell a lot of guys, hey, here go my number. If you can't figure it out, send me a video. I can walk you through it. I ain't got nothing to do.
I love that.
I'm passing on what was passed to me.
And hey, that's how we're going to teach the future. If we don't do it, if you get, what do they call it? What do the kids call it now? Gatekeeping. If you're a gatekeeper and you don't share the knowledge, don't get frustrated when somebody doesn't know. Because I hear guys come there like, oh, these new guys, they mess up our equipment.
Teach them how to use it properly.
Teach them how to use it.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. So I'm so glad to hear you say that, which, of course, obviously I know that you would do that. So I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to try to list out all of these social medias that Skyelar makes me use. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start with YouTube because I always forget
I'm not a
YouTube.
social media guy, but we can go. I just do Facebook. That's it.
Well, that's all right. I don't do Facebook. I do Instagram.
Okay.
And so, all right. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. Is that all of them? Oh, see, you thought you were going to trip me up. All right. I'm just kidding, guys. But so 2025 has not been the funnest year, but you know what? It's been an awesome year. Boyd Brothers has had a lot of changes. We've seen some faces come and go. We know that we have been up against a lot of different battles. But the thing about it is we're still here, and we're going to continue to be here. We didn't get to where we're at today by being quitters. And we didn't get to be where we're at today because we don't have what it takes. And we've got people like Hullon and people like Charlie and people like Nan and people like Andy and Stefan and everybody else that I'm forgetting to name, and they're all going to be mad at me because I forgot their names on here. But
they know you love them.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I like to give everybody grief, but I do love them, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for us. And, as we close out 2025, it has been such a year of reflection and battles. And a lot of fun, some down times, but you know what? A lot of fun. So as we go into 2026, guys, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what the future holds. We've got some really exciting news. I cannot wait to share it with y'all. It's coming. I'm not ready to release it just yet, but when we do, I will be the first one, and I may even let you come on here as long as you don't wear red again.
Okay.
I just
I have some pretty blue.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I got all colors. I've been around for a minute.
Well, thank y'all so much, and this is us signing off for 2025.
Yeah, and one thing, let me just say this, that the company's going through some changes. Don't always participate in the fight. Don't give up on the fight, because the change is for the better, not for the not for the worse. So just continue to be a team player.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right, because we got them.
yeah, we got plenty of them.
All right, see y'all later. Bye.